What's going on YouTube? Roku TV. This is Big Rob. Welcome to another episode of Big Rob's House of Entertainment and no Chinese food. Or as Hassel would say, no Chinese food. I'm going to leave that to him. But he does a great job at it. So, welcome to a new episode. I very much appreciate you joining me. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate it. If you've been here for a while, I appreciate y'all too. Last week, I watched Return of the Jedi, and I gave a quick rundown of said movie. And I promise that this week will be an all Star Wars edition of Big Rob's House of Entertainment and no Chinese food. And that's what I aim to deliver. I do have one little thing to do at the end. It's a taste test. Should be intriguing. So if you're not into Star Wars, if you're not into Star Wars, I don't know what you're doing here, but if you're not into Star Wars, skip to the end where you see the taste test. But if you are into Star Wars, hang out because we're going to talk about Celebration. Thursday was May the 4th, Star Wars Day. Happy Star Wars Day to everybody out in the interwebs and the outer webs and in a galaxy far, far away a long time ago. As they say, May the 4th be with you. Revenge of the 5th. And from what I understand now, this is the May. We're just doing a Star Wars month now, and I am absolutely okay with that. I love Star Wars. Celebration was held this past week. Ton of new announcements came out of it. Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia, finally got her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Her daughter Billie Lourd accepted the star in her honor. It was beautiful. It was pretty magical. Mark Hamill gave a great speech. It was wonderful. It was beautiful. It brought a little bit of a tear to this old nerd's eye, a little bit, because it was sweet. Anyway, Celebration. We got 3 new movies announced. James Marigold I think Marigold, I'm saying that correctly, is doing a movie set in the High Republic, thousands upon thousands of years before the Skywalker saga. Dave Filoni is going to do a movie to tie up his Mandoverse stuff. Not sure when that one's going to hit, because not sure how much longer the Mandoverse is going to happen. Hopefully for a while, and much as I want to see Mando on the big screen, I kind of hope this goes on for a little while, because I'm loving it. Let's see. Third movie was a new movie set after the Skywalker saga with Rey coming back. There was a photo online of Rey with a baby bump. I'm just going to go ahead and guess that that's Photoshop, since they just announced the movie and just announced that they hired a writer for it. It's probably not even going to happen, but if it does, it might. Who knows? We'll give them a chance. But that photo, I mean, it can't have anything to do with it. We're way too early for principal photography. We ain't even got a script yet, probably. And now with the Writers Guild strike, we may have maybe a while before we get a script. Who knows? I don't know. So anyway, Bad Batch is coming back for a 3rd season. I really tried to get into this show. I will try it again at some point in time because it seems very interesting, but I only made it maybe 6 or 7 episodes in. I thought it was good. It just didn't hold my attention, and I apologize for that. I'm glad they're getting a 3rd season. They know it's going to be the last season, so they can wrap up their storylines. That's awesome. Let's see. Tales of the Jedi, we're getting a 2nd season there. If you remember, the 1st season was animated, was an anthology about Count Dooku and Ahsoka during the prequel time period. That was spot on. It was great. It was awesome show. I think I binge watched that in a handful of hours. I went right through it. It was great. So I'm definitely looking forward to another season of that. Not sure who it will be about, but anyway, I will be excited for that. Skeleton Crew live action show. Jude Law, I believe, is going to star in this one. It's supposed to take place after the High Republic, but before the Phantom Menace. It's got a bunch of Jedi younglings in it. I don't know. There's showed footage at Celebration, but I don't think it's leaked online. I haven't seen it anyway. Definitely interested in it because it's Star Wars. We'll see. Also information about the Acolyte. That one is in, I believe, the High Republic area. I could be wrong. But that one also looks interesting. Lots of Jedi. Like a murder mystery thriller type thing, I believe, from what I understand. I don't know. Season 2 of Andor. Listen, I know everybody on the internet has just talked about how amazing this show is. I tried it. I made it like 4 episodes in, and it was just an absolute slog to get through those 4. Sorry, it's not my cup of tea. It's fine. If you like it, I am so happy for you. I just didn't care for it. I don't care that they're making a second season. I liked Rogue One. Don't get me wrong. That was a great movie. I don't care about Andor. The last few episodes of season 2 is supposed to lead up to Rogue One, so probably not getting a season 3. Spoiler alert. I don't know. Anyway, so that's that. Ahsoka season 1 is coming out. 8 episodes, all of them written by Dave Filoni, from what I understand. Super excited about this. Rosario Dawson has done an amazing job as Ahsoka in the bits that she's been in. So to see her take on her entire show is going to be awesome, I believe. Grand Admiral Thrawn, Ezra Bridger, Sabine Wren, Harrison Dula, Chopper, and I can't remember the big dude's name, and I apologize. He showed up with Carson Teva hanging out in the cantina. Anyway, so the Rebels crew is coming back. Live action debuts for all of these characters. I am super looking forward to this one. It should be an amazing show. Mandalorian 3 wrapped up. Had some disappointments because Boba Fett didn't show up. I know Tamora Morrison said that he thought that he was going to be in it, and he never got the phone call. That kind of sucks. Don't know what happened there. But, still a great season. The season ending, and you should have seen it by now, so I'm not giving anything away. If you hadn't seen it, skip ahead a minute. The season ending was great. Din Grogu, Din Djarin, sitting outside of their home in Navarro, just chilling, playing with some frogs and using the Force. It was heartwarming and beautiful and wonderful and sweet. And I know a lot of people have complained that, well, it was almost like a series finale wrap up. It doesn't show anything for season 4. Okay, that's what a season ending is supposed to do. It's supposed to tie things up. Not every show, not every season needs a cliffhanger. This one didn't. Now, I think that season 4 has been announced already, which I am extremely grateful for because I love Mandalorian and I love all the characters in there, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. But if it had ended there, it would have been awesome. It would have ended on a high note. The Mandalorians were starting to unite. They're starting to rebuild. And by the way, any of you that doubted the armor can kiss my butt. I was always behind the armor. I always thought she was straight up with everybody, and I was proven right. Just that. Anyway, so I didn't hear anything about Book of Boba Fett Season 2. If I'm wrong, please let me know, because I would like to see more of that. Anyway, that's pretty much everything that I can think of. It's just a quick rundown. It's just my opinions on a few of those things. I don't really have a whole lot else to talk about. Yeah, so kind of a short episode this week. But I did want to do something that I'll probably regret. Went to Walmart, and I picked up Van Leeuwen's Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream. I've been looking at this for a while, and I finally bit the bullet and decided to buy it and try it for you, so you guys didn't have to. Damn, it was cold in there. That's kind of funny. For those of you that want to try this, My Walmart had it marked down to 50 cents, so I didn't have to spend a lot, which I am thankful for because I'm a cheapskate and I love getting a deal. So it just looks like vanilla ice cream. It looks kind of like ranch dressing, but let's see. It's been outside. It's hot out here. Oh God, that's terrible. So it's creamy. It's ice cream. It is also absolutely ranch. Just violently ranch. Whew. I am so glad I only paid 50 cents for that. See if I got something to make it a little better. A hot wing. That's a little more palatable. That's pretty good. The coolness of the ice cream kind of works in favor of cooling down the hot wing. That's not bad. Don't eat it by itself, but if you got some hot wings, they're pretty good together. So before I get out of here, because I got to finish my lunch now, I did want to give a huge shout out to the Zone Collectables. Without them, this show would not be where it is today. The Clady Clan are just wonderful people. Stop by their store in Tifton, Georgia at 305 Main Street if you're able to. If you're not able to get to the store, check them out online. They're at The Zone Collectables on Facebook. They are also at thezonecollectables@gmail.com if you want to email them. They are there for all your nerdy needs. They got comic books, trading cards, Lego, Barbie, My Little Pony, Monster High, Warhammer, D&D. They got back issues, and back issues. They got action figures. They got statues. They got models. They got paints. They got pop vinyls. They got trading cards. They got board games. They just got anything and everything. And these are just good people too. Right now they are, I believe, their motto is still unity through community. And they're just trying to bring everybody together and get everybody on the same page and working together and being better people and better nerds. So give them a love, give them a like, check them out. Their other company, Spotlight Media, is, and this ice cream is killing me. Anyway, their other company, Spotlight Media, is who's helping us get on Roku TV. Check out Roku TV, search for Southern Joy Media. And I'll try and throw a graphic up there for that. They are starting up the channel. There's a few things on there now. My show with Hassel's Review and also the Nerdy Man Room show. I'll tell you more about those guys. Also some other local contributors. Check them out. Give them some love if you've got the Roku. And see what's on there. They've got uploaded a bunch of old movies that are amazing. Just really cool stuff. But definitely give them some love. And the other thing is to check out my buds, Monster and Hassel, over at the Nerdy Man Room show. They're on YouTube. They're on Roku TV. They're all over social media. I'll try and put a graphic up for them as well. But they do a show once a week, maybe more often, maybe less often. They talk about all kinds of really awesome nerdy stuff. I know this week was a Star Wars episode, or this last week was their Star Wars episode. This coming week, I think they're talking about Toy Biz Marvel figures. I love my Toy Biz Marvel figures, so I know what they're talking about, and I cannot wait to see that episode. But check them out. Also, Hassel's Review. He drops on YouTube on the Nerdy Man Room Show's channel, and his show I go with his show to Roku. Hassel reviews everything from toys to movies to snacks to whatever suits his fancy. Check him out too. And keep checking back with me. I try and drop an episode a week. Sometimes I do some shorts when I think of something funny to say, which is not as often as I would like because I'm not as funny as I thought I was. But hey, I'm giving it a shot, right? But anyway, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you know I'm dropping more information, and drop me a comment if you get a chance. Leave me a question, leave me a complaint, leave me a concern, leave me a conundrum. Tell me what you had for lunch. I'm always interested. I love to eat. I'm a big man. But we'll see y'all next week. I'm going to finish my lunch. May the Force be with y'all.